Hey everybody, it's Master Gallengeist here, bringing you my review for Steve Rogers' Captain America issue 15. And I overall enjoyed this issue because it really wrapped up the important parts of Steve going after the Red Skull. Just a little bit of the issues are the importance of the flashbacks that we're getting, and also how I think the Unity Squad was used. Because we learned in the beginning that Steve had evidently used the Unity Squad in order to take down the Red Skull so that way he'd get captured and have the telepathic abilities from Xavier's brain removed from him. So that way he'd be an easier target to kill. And I don't mind that. I just thought that since this Steve had been using more interesting tactics in the core books, that his plan to capture the Red Skull would deserve an issue of itself in this series more so than being done outside of it. That's my only real main quibble. Otherwise, it's a pretty ingenious plan to get another group to go after him, eventually capture him, and get rid of the telepathic abilities he had. So, of course, he's in S.H.I.E.L.D. custody at this point, and Steve's able to get him out of S.H.I.E.L.D. custody and pretty much start setting his plan in motion. While this is going on, we find out that he is able to take over Sokovia with the rest of his Hydra forces and show the world that he has nuclear capabilities now, which puts S.H.I.E.L.D. in kind of a bind. They start talking with the World Security Council, and they're more going along the appeasement route to not kind of anger the Red Skull into using the nuclear weapons to start off pretty much a nuclear apocalypse. Sharon, on the other hand, does not think that this is a wise course of action, and instead of being able to get in contact with Steve since he's out of comms range, she launches an attack on Sokovia. And we don't know exactly how this is going to play out, but we do probably know that it's going to Steve's plans. So then we start getting into the brunt of it, of like the Red Skull berating Steve for letting the Unity Squad, a squad he controlled, get to him and take his powers from him, while Steve then just pretty much starts taking him down through the pitfalls of his plan and just beating the crap out of him to the point where it's like, okay, we understand what's going on, and he's like, listen, you made me loyal to the dream, not to you, as he pretty much throws him out a window and the Red Skull is killed. And it's like, that, I'm glad they saved that part for this, the main Steve comic. And now it's like, this definitely still fits with a kind of Hydra cap. It's going to be interesting to see what Steve feels once he gets back to normal, but for what we've been seeing for Steve, this was a good calculating move to get rid of someone who you really wouldn't think of as being really that close to Hydra. Like, once you start seeing how Steve views Hydra and all the others view Hydra, it's very interesting to see how this organization doesn't eat itself continually into non-existence. Because the Red Skull has a vision for Hydra. Zemo has visions for Hydra. Madam Hydra has visions for Hydra. All these people vying and thinking of different things for Hydra. And then seeing Steve's kind of vision for Hydra and his ability to pretty much bend these people to his will and then also take out those that he deems unnecessary and a detriment to Hydra is kind of interesting. I still prefer good old-fashioned Steve. It's just interesting to see that kind of calculating used to such a degree with Hydra Steve. So he's going through, Crossbones and Sin are like, what are we supposed to do now? And he's like, well, here we go. We've got our Hydra Council. And that's when Elisa comes with everybody. It's like, okay, so now they're setting up for their endgame scenario of pretty much taking over the world. We still don't know exactly what that entails or how that's going to go, but that, of course, is the focus of Secret Empire. So throughout the rest of the issue, we also get flashbacks of Steve's first encounter with the Red Skull, where he uses leverage over Zemo and Elisa to pretty much get Steve to bend fealty to the Red Skull. And of course, he does it in his own grandiose ways because he deems himself above others. And then we see Steve talking with Elisa, and this is kind of the important part at the end because I still do not understand what the point of these flashbacks are. They do give us insights to how kind of Hydra Steve works, but it's not as useful as I think they could be. This sets up that Elisa hates that the Red Skull's kind of like taken over Hydra, how it's been subsumed and everything by the Nazis and all that, and that they need to go on kind of a different path to reforming Hydra, which is probably their endgame goal. So then we also see her talking about now the Allies have a new super weapon, the Cosmic Cube. I don't know how this is going to like ratchet up to like Kobik or whatnot, or what this is going to entail or anything, unless Steve's ultimate goal is to use Kobik or a Cosmic Cube to completely rewrite reality to be a Hydra reality. Or that's what will be going on in Secret Empire. So I'm interested to see, now that Steve has achieved the goal of killing the Red Skull, how he's going to go forward and how that's going to affect him way after the fact of Secret Empire going forward, how he will deal with that. Because he usually doesn't kill people, and how that's going to weigh on him going forward. So those are my opinions on the issue. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. Also like and subscribe, and I hope you have a good day.